Hey everybody, this is Minion Soldier, and once again, I'm answering a question. Now, a question was asked on the last piracy show: how would I go about capturing ships? Now, I assume you're talking about player ships versus, say, NPC ships, because I don't foresee NPC ships being that big of an issue. But we'll go with the hardest, quote unquote, the hardest type of capture, which would be another player. Now, the way I plan to fly, the way I plan to be in Star Citizen is I plan to scout. I plan to go out on long patrols. I'm not really capture oriented. I'm not really kind of like a full on FPS guy. I'm more about flying the ships, you know, figuring out what the ships can do, what you can do with them, what you can't. That's more or less my focus. I mean, I would basically be there to provide support and cover for the people who are actually capturing ships. But let's say I was motivated to simply capture ships and I was only motivated to capture players. How would I go about it? All right, so none of this, of course, is premeditated. This is all just off the cuff. So, what I would do is, let's say theoretically I still had a P72 Archimedes LTI token floating around. What I would do is I would, wait a little while and I would take that and I would buy what I think will be possibly one of the handiest capture ships in the game that is currently available, not, something that's upcoming. I would buy the Cutlass Red. Yes, you heard that right. I would buy the Cutlass Red. And what I would do is I would take the Cutlass Red, I would fly it around space in the medium to low security systems, and I would basically create a certain air to my character. I would of course put this on a separate NPC character who would not bear the moniker, who would be kind of off on his own. And I would jump into systems and I would be something like this. I would present myself as this type of player. Well, hello there, friends. How is everybody enjoying Chris Roberts' Space Utopia today? Isn't it a wonderful day? Oh, well, I'm just flying around in my Cutlass Red and I'm just here to help everybody. So if anybody needs assistance, you just have to call me and please state the nature of your medical emergency. And then I would just float around the system like that, just being wonderful and friendly to everybody. Absolutely friendly. But I would be using the deep space scanners to look for people off on their own. And then I would strike up conversations with them. Like, oh, hello there, friend. I see you're in an asteroid belt all by yourself. Now, you know that can be dangerous, good sir. Oh, would you like me to come join you? Certainly. I would love to come out there and talk to you about your ship and all your hopes and dreams in the Star Citizen universe. Oh, delightful. And the whole time I would be sitting there and I'd be going, okay, I found a guy. He's here. He's in the belt. This is our location. Send in the ships. Send them in. And so while I'm striking up a conversation with this person, they'd be going, well, it's a Cutlass Red. He's just here to help everybody. He's just the friendliest person I've ever met. Well, hey, friend, if you need assistance, you just let me know. I've got all kinds of cool stuff on my Cutlass Red. Would you like to see? For instance, if some dastardly pirates try to come and get me, I've got a special sensor jammer, if that is possible, that I can actually put one of those on a Cutlass Red. I have that there on my ship, so I can jam someone so they can't really see me. And also, these weapons here, non lethal weapons. These are Joker sucker punches. These are distortion cannons because I don't want to really kill anybody. Oh, would you like to see how this? Here, let me show you how the sensor jammer works. See, I turn it on like this, and so anyone in this area now has their sensors suppressed. So if vessels were actually coming in right now, you wouldn't be able to see them. Yes, of course. No, oh, wait. I'm sorry. I've just got a phone call. I can't turn it off right now. Just give me a second. I'm talking to my friend. We're talking about what we're gonna make for the church bake sale. Just one moment, please. Uh huh. And then just before the team arrives, I would open up with the Joker sucker punches. Hopefully they're size threes, and I would just jam this guy up in the belt and then say, "Come on in, come and get him." That's how I would capture ships in the Star Citizen universe. I would I would capture people in the most unexpected ways, using the most benign tactics. I mean, with the most benign seeming ships and just the most comical tactics to do it. I would just do the unexpected. I would hand people cookie cutter benign situations that were anything but. I mean, I would totally use misdirection and deception to get the job done. I mean, I would not just go, okay, like, let's go out and get, 50 pirate ships and just, slam into people and see what happens. No, I would try to find the most devious way possible to resolve it without damaging the ship or without damaging the cargo. That's pretty much exactly how I would do it. And I would spoof the ID on the ship every single time. So every time I'm going into a system, it's under a different name. It's I mean seemingly a different person, a different ship, and I would repeat this in completely different areas. I would keep moving from spot to spot to spot, never repeating it. I mean, in Stanton, I would be like Skip Douglas, space adventurer, and you know on the other side, on the other side of the system in any, or other side of the galaxy in another system, I would just be like, hi friends, Chip Whitley here. I would totally vary it and I would make it different every single time. And that would be the challenge and the reward of playing that way if I were to do something like that. Not that I would. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and thanks for watching.